Hello everyone, this is our 2021 Hyundai Veloster Turbo with 11,848 miles. Excellent condition. Looks really, really nice. Very, very minimal blemishes or wear. Does have a few really, really tiny rock chips on the very lower part of the front bumper. Pretty much unavoidable. It's going to happen driving your car on the freeway, but they are very few and far between. Overall, the front end looks phenomenal. No blemishes on the hood whatsoever. And on the front bumper, it's only on the very bottom portion. And again, they are very few and far between. Front driver's side fender looks really nice. No issues there. Front driver's side wheel, excellent condition, no issues. Driver's side mirror, no flaws, that's pretty rare. Driver's side door, no marks, scuff, scratches, nothing like that. Really nice black accented side skirt, no rock chips or scuffs, anything like that on there. Driver's side rear quarter panel. Looks excellent, no flaws. Rear driver's side wheel, no issues. Moving around to the back, dual center exit exhaust with a kind of a mild factory diffuser there. Looks nice. Tasteful touch on the back. It does have a back hatch, decent amount of cargo space. Forgive my equipment in there, but decent sized trunk in there. Looks really good. The back does not have any flaws, nowhere across the bumper or the back hatch at all. No issues, no marks, nothing. Very clean. The car does have very low mileage, so that's to be expected, I feel like. Passenger side rear quarter panel looks really nice. Rear passenger wheel, excellent, no flaws. You can really see the metallic come out in the gray on the wheels, on the spokes. When the sun hits it, definitely has a lot of personality. Rear passenger door, this is a 3-door car, very interesting. A coupe sedan kind of deal here. So you do have a passenger door on one side of the vehicle, just one side. But the back seats, pretty decent size. Not huge, but big enough to fit 2 people in the back. Kind of almost a bucket seat kind of style. And then a center console down the middle. Front passenger door. Excellent, no flaws there. Passenger mirror. Looks really nice. No rock chips, no flaws or anything. Front passenger fender. Does not have any discrepancies, looks great. Front passenger wheel, no rash, no scuffs or anything, looks phenomenal. So I'll go ahead and walk around the vehicle from a 1-foot distance to give you a better big picture idea of the overall condition of the vehicle. Here at Exotic Motorsports, we like to do these comprehensive walk around videos to give our out-of-state buyers the confidence and peace of mind they need to purchase a vehicle from us sight unseen if they choose to do so. Walking around a vehicle from a 1-foot distance is a lot more indicative of what you might notice on a day-to-day basis and helps to give you a more accurate representation of the overall condition of the vehicle. Super clean Veloster Turbo, very low miles, great spec, love the color. Does have a rather large sunroof as well. Keyless entry, push button start. We've got a 1-touch driver's side window, power locks, power mirrors. All 3 doors are power windows. We do have manual seats with a leather and it's kind of like a cloth insert. It's not quite cloth though, I don't think. Yeah, we could call that cloth. It's really, really nice cloth though. It doesn't feel like a cheap budget like 90s Honda cloth. It feels nice. Has a premium feel to it. It does have the 1.6 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine with a 7-speed Shiftronic transmission. Incredibly responsive. incredibly responsive. I haven't done really research on this platform, but it does feel pretty comparable to a dual clutch. As somebody who's owned a dual clutch car, it feels responsive in that sense that it does feel like a dual clutch car. When you put it in manual mode and you shift it with the paddles, it will give you the gear, and it's very, very snappy. It does not feel like a torque converter car, which is so cool that Hyundai is able to do something like that. Hyundai's always been kind of advertised as a economical, practical brand, not something motorsport enthusiast. But they're kind of doing enthusiast stuff with this platform, which I think is neat. This gauge here with all kinds of parameters on it. You can't really see it. GoPro doesn't want to cooperate. I apologize. I do have a photo of it on the sales listing on the website, so if you're curious for what that looks like, you can check that out. You have twilight sensing headlights. No warnings, no issues on the gauge cluster, sitting at 11,848 as described. Single zone climate. Nope. Hold on. Yes, single zone climate. We've got a 12 volt, 180 watt plug there. We've got a 2 USB Type A's, wireless charging down here, and a 3.5mm auxiliary there. We've got Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, push button start, as I said. Front heated seats, different driving mode options, super clean cup holders, and the condition of the car on the interior is immaculate. There's no wear, no defects, nothing like that on the interior. Door panels are perfect. All of the buttons and switches are marked perfectly. There's no wear on the steering wheel or the dash. Everything looks really good. We got media controls on the left and cruise control on the right. Wipers there on the right as well. Pretty simple interior, nothing super complicated. We also have blind spot assist and lane keep assist here. Kind of nice to have. Auto dimming, heated power adjustable side view mirrors. So Hyundai is definitely stepping their game up. And here is the rather large sunroof. Definitely a nice touch to help separate this from its base model counterparts. It does have infinity audio. And here under the hood, the car's mad because I took off with the key. Most cars do that, so you don't drive off without the key, and then when you go to turn it off, you can't turn it back on. Here's our 1.6 liter turbo 4-cylinder, making a pretty healthy amount of power. I don't have an exact number, but the car doesn't feel slow. It doesn't feel underwhelming. This car, I would say, is pretty comparable to how maybe a Focus ST feels. Possibly a Miata. It has that very confident handling characteristic where it just grips the road. It's very fun to throw into the turns. It doesn't have overpowering torque where it's going to cause ridiculous torque steer or understeer. It feels really, really fun, really balanced. And with the combination of the transmission just willing to give you the gear whenever you ask for it, it makes it for such a good driving experience. The cool thing about this car is that with the 1.6, you have a good amount of power, but it's also very economical. I believe the car is rated for like 28 city and 34 highway or something completely outlandish. But this could very easily be your daily driver, something reliable, practical, economical, but it would also be surprisingly capable on a track if you decided to have this as a modified weekend toy as well. So it's nice because it has some creature comforts. You could daily drive this, it wouldn't be awful. You wouldn't really be compromising any kind of daily drivability, but it's also very capable in a motorsport aspect as well. If you wanted to do road course or autocross with it, it would be a ton of fun that way. I did not mention, actually, real quick, the car does have a muffler delete. That's the only modification it has. I'll go ahead and blip the throttle for you real quick so you can hear what that sounds like. It's a really low tone for such a small displacement engine. You think it would be like high pitched and raspy, but it's very clean, a very low tone. It's not overbearing. It's not, deafening. It's a little bit more of a rumble than what it had stock, but I think it's still a very tasteful sound coming out of this car.
So that is our 2021 Hyundai Veloster Turbo. If you have any further questions, please feel free to check out this car on our website at exoticmotorsportsok.com. Thank you for watching.